Mind training on the 10 grounds. Buddha sons, a holy bodhisattva on each of the 10 grounds cultivates the corresponding minds. 1. The 4 immeasurable minds. 2. The 10 good minds. 3. The radiant mind. 4. The flaming wisdom mind. 5. The victorious mind. 6. The revealing mind. 7. The no-birth mind. 8. The inconceivable mind. 9. The wisdom light mind. And 10. The position-accepting mind. The corresponding mind training on each ground is given below. First, on the joyful ground, he abides in the highest truth in the middle way, cultivates 20 joyful minds, and makes 10 endless vows. He manifests 100 bodies to teach sentient beings in Buddha lands in the 10 directions, displays the 5 transcendental powers, enters the illusion samadhi, manifests as a Buddha, and accumulates immeasurable merit. Moreover, he no longer receives karmic requitals as he did while an ordinary being in the 3 realms of existence. Knowing his Buddha mind, he rides the one vehicle to expound the 4 noble truths: suffering, accumulation of afflictions, cessation of suffering, and the path. His 2 kinds of Dharma bodies undergo changeable birth and death. He cultivates his mind by making the 3 right observances. He enters the illumination door of 100 dharmas, which refer to the 10 faithful minds, each with 10 levels, totaling 100. Through this dharma door, he frees himself from the 13 afflictions. His mind in nirvana naturally flows along the dharma stream into the ocean of sarvajna, the overall wisdom knowledge. Second, on the taint-free ground, he acquires dharma treasures in the ocean of the Vajra store by doing the 10 good karmas and teaching others to do them. He praises the 10 good karmas and their doers, and manifests 1,000 bodies to teach sentient beings in Buddha lands in the 10 directions, because he is accomplished in observing that all dharmas have no appearance. Third, on the radiant ground, he enters the illusion samadhi after doing 12 meditations, the 4 dhyanas of the form realm, the 4 samadhis of the formless realm, and the 4 immeasurable samadhis. In the first dhyana, he experiences joy caused by 5 aspects of his mind, with its 6th aspect, the quiet mind, as the core of meditation. In the second dhyana, he experiences bliss caused by the 4 aspects of his mind, with its 5th aspect, the quiet mind, as the core of meditation. In the third dhyana, he experiences subtle joy caused by 5 aspects of his mind, with its 6th aspect, the quiet mind, as the core of meditation. In the fourth dhyana, with neither pleasure nor pain, he experiences peace caused by 4 aspects of his mind, with its 5th aspect, the quiet mind, as the core of meditation. Dhyana is meditative concentration with many facets, and samadhi is meditative absorption that does not scatter for kalpas. Each of the 4 samadhis of the formless realm is caused by 5 aspects of his mind, with its 6th aspect, the quiet mind, as the core of meditation. From these samadhis arise the 4 immeasurable minds, namely loving-kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equability, called the 4 immeasurable samadhis. He then, with ease, enters countless samadhis. This holy bodhisattva manifests as an ordinary being and teaches and transforms sentient beings in 100,000 Buddha lands. Fourth, on the flaming wisdom ground, he acquires the entire store of Dharma treasures by completing the 37 elements of Bodhi, namely the 4 abidings of mindfulness, the 4 right endeavors, the 4 ways to attain samadhi, the 5 roots, the 5 powers, the 7 Bodhi factors, and the 8-fold right path. This holy bodhisattva of great action manifests a koti bodies to transform all sentient beings. Fifth, on the hard-to-conquer ground, he acquires wisdom knowledge of the Dharma realm by realizing 16 truths: existence, non-existence, the highest truth in the middle way, suffering, accumulation of afflictions, cessation of suffering, the path, appearances, differentiations, mental and physical makeup, expounding the Dharma, karmic events, birth, ending afflictions and karmic rebirths, entering the path, and acquiring the wisdom knowledge of Tathagatas. He even accomplishes in one thought the 5 studies on all dharmas. Transformed by the Buddha Dharma, he manifests innumerable bodies in all Buddha lands. 6th, on the revealing ground, his wisdom knowledge arises from his understanding of conditions. By observing the 12 lengths of dependent arising, he understands that they arise from 10 key factors. 1. The view that one has an autonomous self. 2. The mind. 3. Ignorance of the truth. 4. Karmic action. 5. Consciousness. 6. One's 3 karmas, body, voice, and mind. 7. One's past, present, and future lives. 8. The 3 kinds of suffering. 9. The emptiness of Dharma nature. And 10. Bondage. Having observed the 12 conditions in the conforming way to continue the links and the non-conforming way to end the links, he manifests innumerable bodies in all Buddha lands to transform all sentient beings. 7th, on the far-going ground, he acquires the hindrance-free wisdom knowledge that ends all his karmic requitals. Using the wisdom knowledge of the 3 emptinesses, he observes his 2 kinds of habits in the 3 realms of existence, and completely ends the requitals for his body and mind karmas. He completes all meritorious deeds that require effort, and acquires all the merits needed to ascend to higher grounds. He completes the stage that requires efforts to practice the 10 paramitas: almsgiving, observance of precepts, endurance of adversity, energetic progress, meditation, wisdom, skillful means, earnest wishing, power, and wisdom knowledge. His mind in nirvana, with no act and beyond causality, naturally flows along the Dharma stream into the ocean of Sarvajna. 8th, on the motionless ground, he makes inconceivable observations without effort. Armed with skillful means and the great wisdom that dharmas have no appearance, he ends his physical habits and his ignorance of the truth. In one thought, without effort, he does 1,000,000 kalpas work in countless Buddha lands. In one thought, without effort, he manifests as a Buddha and as sentient beings. 9th, on the good wisdom ground, he acquires the ultimate wisdom knowledge of dharmas. He has command of 40 eloquences, and has completed all meritorious actions. His mental habits and his ignorance of the truth of dharmas have been removed. In one thought, he opens the store of the entire Buddha Dharma and the store of all spiritual powers. In countless 3,000 large thousand-fold worlds, he manifests as a Buddha and sentient beings in order to teach and transform innumerable sentient beings. 10th, on the Dharma cloud ground, he acquires the hindrance-free wisdom knowledge and showers immeasurable Dharma rain upon all sentient beings. Having ended his 2 kinds of habits caused by his ignorance of the truth, he receives the great position to become a Buddha. His spiritual power, being immeasurable and indescribable, he effortlessly manifests as a Buddha. Buddha-san, all sages must enter this door of the 10 grounds to train for enlightenment. Buddha-san, I initially expounded in Parinirmita Vasavartin heaven, the 6th desire heaven, the 10 grounds to guide and transform gods. I now have briefly explained this door for all of you to accept and practice.